Welcome back to another episode of Let's Make Some Cherry Cards. So this is the second video where we are going to be using Pinkfresh Studio. Last week we went ahead and used Concord and Ninth. So in case you forgot what that looks like, here is this one. So be sure to check out that video if you want the link for that die. So again, we're going to use Cherry Bliss from Pinkfresh Studio along with some few other products. So we have the stamp, the die, and the stencil. And then I'm also going to be using their inverted stitch scallop circles. And then for some added texture, we're going to be using Mama Elephant Sweetheart cover plate. And then for our colors, I think we're going to stick with the Distress Oxides. We're going to use Spun Sugar, Scattered Straw, Bundled Sage, and Mowed Lawn. So we have a lot of ink blending to do in this video because I want to ink blend the card panel and of course the cherries, right? So now you could, if you like to color, you could totally color this. And you don't even have to stamp, but I really want to. I'm not a big colorist. I wouldn't say I don't like to color. I'm just not good at it, and I need more practice at coloring, which is fine. It's just kind of the way the ball bounces with that. Okay. I am unsure. Well, oh, it's all one, so okay. I was going to potentially use just one of the set of cherries, but looks like I'll have to use all of it. Okay, so I might do a couple of sentiments as well while I'm at it. I might just kind of do all of them, and then, you know, whatever I don't use, I will just go ahead and save it for the next time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them in there. Let's see. A little engineering here. Okay. Might as well, right? While we're at it. Okay. So that is well and good. Okay. Let's get that up close. Get that back into position. I'm going to run my hands over everything. I should use my little stamp conditioner tool, but just because I don't like rubbing my fingers across this, but oh well. Alright, so I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black and get that all stamped up. I was looking on their website. I love to look on their website where you buy your stamps and dies to kind of see, just to get some inspiration. And I really liked a lot of the cards that they did, and I almost wanted to replicate one of them, but I thought, you know, let's just be different, right? And try to come up with your own. So that is the goal here. So I'm going to go ahead and re-stamp this all. Yep, that turned out good. I can get this cleaned off real quick. Now I'm going to leave my stamp in here in case I need to start over or add more cherries. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how many I'm going to need to do. So I'm just going to leave it in here and then put that away later. I got my little grip mat to help me with the ink blending process. So in the last card, if you remember, we did die cutting. This one we're going to do die cutting and ink blending. So this is going to be a little bit different. And then the next video, the final installment of this cherry series, cherry series is cute. We will, just looking to see what stencil number it is, but we will be coloring because Pretty Pink Posh with those cherry sentiments. At least I didn't see it. Now I could be wrong, but I didn't see any stencil for it. So we will have to color. So we got a non-ink blending card video, a ink blending video, and then a coloring video. So nice little variety in the cherry series. And honestly, I did not purposely buy all these cherry dyes. I mean, I did with the Concord and Ninth, but I completely forgot that I had this in my stash. So it actually kind of worked out. Okay, okay, so this is just the leaves, and then that is that, and then this is, goes over there, so I'm going to want to go, start with our spun sugar. Actually, I think I probably need to focus, do more local, so let me go ahead and get my smaller blending brushes. And then I'm just going to, yeah, I might just end up restamping this because I'm noticing it's really making that gray or that black opaque, which honestly, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so. Okay, so I'm just getting one side. My black is, my ink is smearing. It's interesting. I don't think I ever had this issue with my Memento Tuxedo Black. Which I'm not mad about. I just, oh shoot, that I'm mad about. I meant to not get that. Okay, it is what it is. All right, then that, and I'm gonna bring in my scattered straw. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to restamp. All right, so then that's good. I'll just get a little bit more. Okay, that's good. All right. Lift that up, and I'll just clean that once I'm done. Now I'm going to do stencil 2. Now this is the bundled stage, so this is going to come in towards the top. I like this bundled stage. It's pretty. Okay. I'm going to have to mask off this real quick because I don't want to accidentally get my pink mixed in with the green. So mask that off real quick. And then that's good. Alright. Perfect. And I'm intentionally not being perfect, just letting it be kind of blasé, if you will. Mainly because I'm not, that's kind of the vibe that I am going for. Tricky. Easy peasy. I'm going to go ahead and bring in some picked raspberry and get in a little bit darker in those areas. Okay, there we go. That's good. And then I'm going to come back in with muscattered straw. But I should probably finish what I was going to say. Sometimes you get so focused, forget where you're at. Okay, now the final reveal. That's cute. I like it. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to give that a second to dry. I'm going to go ahead and clean up everything. And then I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to re-stamp that. Okay, so I'm going to do, so I went ahead and cut everything out. I think I'm going to use Sending Sweet Thoughts on a different card, and this one I'm going to do, I hope this cheers you up. And so I just went ahead and cut everything out on my foam tape here, or my foam panels, and just to provide extra dimension. Now I most certainly can, you know what I'm going to do so this stops sticking to it when I'm not ready to. I'm going to fold that like so and get this aligned the way I need it. But anyways, I'm going to pull that back. That way I don't have to cut this out so many times. I still think I got this off just slightly. Okay. Oh gosh. Thought that was going to be a little bit easier than it was, but I got it off a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on there, and then I'll move that to the side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ink blend. I'm hoping that this won't be it won't blend in. I mean, meaning like I hope that this won't be too much pink, but I do kind of like the white. Maybe I'll ink blend the panel. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I won't ink blend that. So I'll ink blend the panel. Alright, so now I'm hoping this is not going to be too much, and if it is, well, we'll just have to we will just have to grab some regular cardstock and try again and do something more on the plainer side. So I'm just doing an A2 card size. So we're going to do, my panel is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm cutting on an 1/8 inch on all 4 sides because I just want to get rid of those harsh lines that sometimes you get when you ink blend. I think I do. I think I'm going to go with the white, or this one, instead of the larger one. What I'm going to do is I have some of my panels. Some of my panels have glitter foam, and it's just because I'm thinking, oh, you know, that's not going to be an issue. Well, they're a little bit thinner and flimsier, but this is why I like them, because I put it on panels that has like these holes. In this case, these are hearts, and so when the foam shows through, you're going to see the glitter. Okay, which is pretty awesome. Now, if you want it to be fairly consistent, then you're going to want to, you know, maybe punch out, oh geez, I did not even see that. You're going to want to like maybe use your circle die to cut it out. But I mean, I really don't think it's going to be that visible, but I tried it on another card, and I'm not sure if it's been released to you guys or not, but it actually does kind of, you can kind of see it through the panel, and yeah, I love the scatter straw, and what is it called? Spun sugar. I think it's so pretty together. I might have to do some more cards like that. Okay, let's make sure that the hearts are going in the right direction, and I think it is centered. Here we go. Okay, and then this I am going to completely lay flat on there because I'm already having enough dimension in this card. I'm gonna have to spend an extra $10 on postage, right? And then let's put that. I'm a little disappointed how my black Memento ink reacted with my Distress Oxides. I never had that issue before, so I'm a little disappointed. I'm not sure if maybe I just didn't give it enough drying time, although I don't ever remember, you know, giving it drying time when I'm writing ink blend, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so then, alright, so that's just gonna kind of lay flat. Oh, she's taking that crooked again. I did. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not going to do anything. I think this is good. Let me know what you think. So this is series 2 in my cherry series. And then here's week 1. So very different cards. And then week 3, the final season finale of the cherry series, will be next week. So again, at the end of that video, I'm going to let you guys decide for me of which one is your favorite. I will see you all in the next week. Bye! Haha, just kidding. Just when you thought you were going to get rid of me, I actually have another card. I ended up doing this sweet little card off camera because I really want to use it. Why not? I put the time and energy into it. So I made a 4x4 card, and my card panel is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I corner round each corner, and then I added foam tape to the sentiment and then to thicken that up, and then I glued this directly to the card panel. I did use some ink in the background, and that is spun sugar, and then of course added some little bit of sparkle to the card. So 2 for 1 in this video, and then of course here is the first one. So we have now 3 cards, but 2 installments in this cherry series videos. So you will see the next video next week, and that will conclude our cherry series. All right, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next card craft video. Bye.